Declines in the default rates for first and second mortgages drive down the composite consumer credit default index, and two settlements over the sales of faulty mortgage-backed securities bring the total recovered by the credit union regulator to $2.2 billion. Ahead on Wednesday's News Wrap. The composite consumer credit default index tumbled by 7 basis points from August to September, driven by substantial declines in both the first and second mortgage default rates, according to S&P Dow Jones Indices and S&P Experian Consumer Credit Default Indices for September 2015, released Tuesday. The composite default rate, which includes the first and second mortgages defaults as well as defaults on bank cards and auto loans, fell from 0.96% in August down to 0.89% in September, and it is now 1 basis point higher than its historic low of 0.88% reached in May 2015. The default rates for both first mortgages and second mortgages dropped from August to September, fueling a decline in the composite index. The first mortgage default rate fell by 8 basis points, down to 0.76%, and the second mortgage default rate dropped by 10 basis points, down to 0.47% in September. Both rates are close to the historic lows for the first and second quarter default rates of 0.74% and 0.42% respectively, both reached in May 2015. The total amount recovered from litigation against banks that sold toxic residential mortgage-backed securities to corporate credit unions has now reached $2.2 billion, with two recently announced pending settlements. According to an announcement from the National Credit Union Association, a chief regulator for credit unions in the United States, Wachovia, now owned by Wells Fargo, and Barclays agreed to pay $53 million and $325 million respectively to resolve claims from the NCUA of losses suffered by corporate credit unions stemming from the purchase of faulty securities. You can check out these stories on latest happenings in the industry right here on our site. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again on Thursday. Until then, stay with DSNews.com for all of your most relevant default servicing news.